moving on.
Get sound back. Hello everyone and welcome to the Community Cross Centre Management Committee meeting in our Cheddleton Parish Council on Thursday 11th June 2026 at 7 p.m. I'm starting the meeting just because we currently don't have a chair for this committee yet. So Item 1 is election of chair for 26-27. So is there anyone that wants to nominate? Either someone else or
I'd like to nominate Sue Rogers for that.
Any other nominations? No? Do you have a show of hands then? Councillor Rogers for that. Councillor Rogers, do you want to kindly take over, please?
Thank you. Okay, so item number 2 on the agenda, and thank you very much for those supporting me continuing, because I think I only chaired one meeting of this committee before the May change around, so I am quite pleased to continue. Thank you. Election of the Vice Chair. Do we have any nominations for Vice Chair?
I'd nominate Lorraine. Steve, I should nominate Steve.
I was going to second Lorraine.
And I'll second Steve. So we've got Lorraine and Steve.
I don't want to do it, Steve, thanks.
Okay.
Purely because I don't want to be involved in the
No, because of the other
stuff.
commitments that go with being Vice Chair. Okay. No problem.
Oh, if nobody else wants to. This week, don't you fancy anything?
No.
Okay, then I'll have to go. I'll do my best for you.
Okay, so show of hands please for Vice Chair Lorraine, Councillor Lorraine Shaw. Yeah, she just put Lorraine down. Unanimous. So Councillor Shaw is the Vice Chair. Thank you. Item 3, apologies. Do we have any apologies? 3 o'clock.
No.
Item 4, any declaration of personal or prejudicial interest or requests? No. Should you at any point during the meeting realise that there is an item that you need to declare about, please just speak up at the time. Item 5, I will now formally close the meeting for questions from the public. Do we have any questions?
For once, no.
No questions.
That's a good sign, isn't it? I don't know.
Final option. I'm now reformally opening the meeting, no questions. Okay, so we now move on to item 6, minutes of the meeting. This was the meeting that was held on Tuesday, the 12th of May. Obviously, it doesn't seem to be that long ago in terms of the normal regularity of the craft centre meetings, but because of the new calendar and agenda, we're on a new timetable now. So the minutes have been circulated, the minutes of Tuesday the 12th of May at 7 p.m. at the community centre here. Is anybody prepared to propose the accuracy? Thank you very much, and I'm happy to second the accuracy of the minutes. Can we have a show of hands to accept the minutes? Thank you. You want me to sign this one then?
Yes, please.
Thank you. So we move on to item 7, the community centre maintenance update. The boiler has now been serviced and has passed. The new notice board outside has been fitted as reported previously, but the backing to the notice board, it was done as a short-term installation with wood. It's now been furnished properly with an angle iron piece of metal to prevent rotting, rusting or otherwise So that is all now installed. The roof leak and guttering, sorry?
Now, the guttering is now on. The roof leak had its first coat. You just need to come and check if it needs another coat.
So one coat on the roof leak. To be checked. Okay, and the final item on the community centre maintenance is the curtains. And we are still determining quotations on that. And there's an option, I believe somebody, have you volunteered?
I've volunteered, but can I ask a question at this point
Of course.
about them? Just suddenly occurred to me. So we're talking about just the curtains in the big hall.
Yes.
Do we actually need curtains? Why?
Because of events like well, my view would be, in answer to my yes, is that events like the Lantern Show
Yeah.
that we had here,
Yeah.
if that event was held on the 21st of June when it doesn't go dark until 10 o'clock,
Yeah.
we are in a bit of a dilemma with
Yeah.
lighting, and particularly in the mornings when there is yoga and Pilates, you can be sat there and you may be doing a sun salutation, but you really don't want it in your face when you're trying to balance.
Right.
So,
Okay.
and it does reduce the heat in the summer months because it's a little bit like a green.
I wondered if, because that's very high, aren't they? I suddenly thought,
Yeah.
what, do we actually need curtains? Trying to save some money.
I mean, if there's an alternative option for blocking
Lines,
out,
lines, I think, might be a...
So in my new house, we've got a porch and it's boiling hot and there's not room to put blinds or curtains up. So we've got these, like, you just spray water on and put a screen on, and it's mirrored on one side and it takes the heat out, but you can't see out. You can't see one way, but yeah, it takes the heat out, and it like dips the light by about 50%. I'd say.
okay, I'm not, it's a brilliant idea, but if it dips the light by 50%, and you've got I don't know if we've got a craft group that meet in there, but
Yeah.
would you need the lighting on more? You know, if I was doing some needlework or stitching, would they be detrimental to...
Do they use...
I don't know, that's what I
Do
don't
they
think.
use that... Like Christine's
No.
Well, I think if we're going to look to get more businesses to use them,
Yeah.
then maybe we need to look at all options.
I mean, the nice thing about curtains is that they are, I mean, they
look
do,
nice.
and they do
Yeah.
the echo effect as well.
Yeah. I was just trying to think of, you know, can we save a bit of money? in
Oh,
terms,
absolutely.
you know.
I think we've got to consider
Yeah.
all options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can get the extra wide vertical blinds now, can't you?
That's
They're
fine. You mean things like this that are,
yeah, but they're actually like,
The big
each
massive
frame
panels.
is like that.
and
So,
are they fireproof?
yeah. I've got those in mine. I said 5 half doors.
Nice at the moment. I've heard the effort.
So,
So shall I just look at
are you
different
quite happy
options?
to... well, Steve, did you...
Yeah, I was just going to mention, sorry, the curtain over the fire door in the hall. Obviously, when I was doing the checks around, there's a curtain that covers the fire door at the front. There isn't one on the back.
No,
So
there's
can
one
I-
on this top
Yeah,
left corner.
I can only assume it's probably for privacy purposes.
Yes.
But because it's covering a fire door, there's a risk there that could be a trip hazard when somebody's pushing the door open, fumbling, pull the curtains down, cause a trip hazard for other people. But there's also another train of thought, because I can't get a definitive answer from the sites that I've searched, but it says you can put a curtain up there as long as the emergency exit sign above the door is visible.
Visible.
And it is visible.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking, rather than spending money on a new curtain or having that one fireproofed, if we take it down and put some screen over the
On
glass
that door,
partition
yeah.
on that, we don't need a curtain, and it eliminates that
Absolutely.
hazard.
Yeah.
And so we covered both
Both
ways.
ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just throwing another thought in. The fire service, do they come and inspect this building? Or do they offer a free? I'm just wondering what the requirement is. I totally get fireproofing on
You
curtains,
can pay
but I don't know
for
what
assessments
do we
for,
need?
for commercial places, because I know we have the option for the cottage as well, but you can pay.
Yeah.
We have had a fire risk assessment for both buildings. It's just over 2 years old on each one. And I think the requirement is for a review between 1 and 3 years. So we sort of like still in that, but there has been some changes since then.
I just wonder if there was any, just because of the nature of the size of the room in there, and the ease of, you know, heaven forbid, I'm not suggesting we want to have a fire, but